The year is 2025. The United States, once a beacon of democracy, finds itself grappling with a disturbing question. Is it sliding towards authoritarianism? The warning signs are flashing, and they paint a chilling picture. A pattern is emerging, one that has played out in other countries where democracy has crumbled. It starts subtly, with a disregard for norms and a chipping away at democratic institutions. Then, it gains momentum, fueled by fear, division, and the erosion of public trust. This is not hyperbole, it is the reality we face. The Trump administration since its inception has exhibited a clear tendency towards authoritarianism. This is not about left versus right, it is about the fundamental principles that underpin a free and fair society. The alarm bells are ringing and we must heed their warning. To ignore them is to court disaster. Section 2. Power Grab. The tools of the trade. The tactics employed by authoritarian regimes are depressingly familiar: centralization of power, attacks on the free press, and the suppression of dissent. These are not mere buzzwords, they are the very tools by which democracies are dismantled. One of the hallmarks of authoritarianism is the use of executive power to circumvent legislative oversight. Executive orders, once a rarely used tool, have become commonplace, often employed to enact sweeping policy changes without congressional approval. This erosion of checks and balances is deeply concerning. It concentrates power in the hands of the executive branch, tilting the balance away from the people and towards the presidency. Furthermore, the administration has engaged in a systematic campaign to undermine the credibility of the media, labeling any unfavorable coverage as fake news. This attack on the free press, a cornerstone of any democracy, is deeply alarming. It seeks to control the narrative, to dictate what is true and what is not, and to silence any dissenting voices. Section 3. The courts, a fragile bulwark. In the face of this onslaught, the courts have emerged as a crucial line of defense. Time and again, they have blocked or overturned executive actions that overstepped constitutional boundaries. From immigration bans to environmental rollbacks, the judiciary has served as a bulwark against executive overreach. However, this reliance on the courts is a double-edged sword. It highlights the fragility of our democratic institutions, the fact that they are only as strong as those who are willing to defend them. Moreover, the courts themselves are under threat. The appointment of judges with partisan leanings, particularly to the Supreme Court, has raised concerns about the politicization of the judiciary. The independence of the judiciary is paramount to a functioning democracy. When judges are beholden to political patrons or ideologies, the rule of law is undermined, and the very foundation of our democracy is shaken. Section 4. Resistance, the last line of defense. In these uncertain times, hope lies in the resilience of the American people. Across the country, grassroots movements are mobilizing to defend democratic values and hold those in power accountable. From marches and protests to legal challenges and voter registration drives, citizens are making their voices heard. This groundswell of resistance is a testament to the enduring power of democracy. It is a reminder that power ultimately resides in the hands of the people, and that even in the darkest of times, the flame of freedom can never be extinguished. The path ahead is fraught with challenges, but it is not without hope. The future of American democracy depends on the vigilance of its citizens, the courage of its leaders, and the unwavering commitment to the principles of freedom, justice, and the rule of law. The time to act is now, before the erosion of our democratic norms becomes irreversible. We must stand together, resist authoritarian impulses, and demand better from our leaders. The stakes are too high, the consequences too dire to do anything less.